The A.R.E. Spirit is Everyone's Task. By Charles Thomas Casey. Each year since the founding of the A.R.E., in 1931, there has been a gathering of members at Virginia Beach in June to share ideas about the Edgar Cayce readings and the A.R.E. It is called Congress Week. This year I spoke to that gathering about reading 25495, given by Edgar Cayce at Congress Week 50 years ago. I think it's as important today as it was then. These are the highlights. In the combinations of efforts by individuals in a given direction, there is first the creation. In the universal forces of the body-mind of such an organization, no matter of what nature, be it physical, material, or for spiritual purposes, it grows to be. With the activities of such a group, association, combination, body-mind, and the purposes that you term soul, which is in the stellar forces rather its association or combination with such. Hence you speak of the spirit of America. These are influences that have taken shape in the realms beyond matter, yet influence same, with as much of a body as the mind, the builder, has builded. So with your association, you are taking body, soul. With the incoming of the present members you are forming policies, you are forming purposes. Do not deviate from your ideal. In other words, our thoughts about the A.R.E. build its spirit. They create a thought form, a kind of energy umbrella, that will influence this work for as long as it exists. We need your thoughts, your prayers, your concerns. Each one is influencing the spirit body of this work. Determine within your own mind as to the reliability of the sources of information and of the information itself. Hold fast to that which you experience in your own relationships with your body, your mind, your fellow man, and present to others that you have found to be good. Not through that of any nature that is to startle any group. The startling thing to every soul is to awaken to the realization that it is indeed a child of God. That is startling enough for any man, any woman, any being, in this sin-sick world. And yet it is the heritage of every soul to awake to that consciousness that God indeed is mindful of the children of men and calls ever, "If you will be my children, I will be thy God." In these times of Shirley MacLaine miniseries and this and that, we are asked how do we share ideas in the readings with others. The answer is to share what we've found to be helpful. What then will you do with Jesus? For he is the way, he is the light, he is the hope, he is ready. Will you let him into thy heart? Or will you keep him afar or apart? Will ye not eat of his body, of the bread of life? Drink from that fountain that he builds in the minds, the hearts, the souls of those that seek to know him and his purposes with men, with the world. For having overcome the world, he indeed has it as it were in the palm of his hand, and has entrusted to you this world, because of his faith, his love for you. Then, how may you as individuals in your various spheres of activity, in your walks of life among men think not of him, carry on? For if you say, had I much, I would give to the poor, had I plenty I would be kind to the unfortunate, and you do not do the same with your might, you would not do it if you had much. What said he? She that cast in the penny gave more than them all, so you are only fooling yourselves if you are not giving, doing, being, even thy little. For as he has given, it is the leaven that leaveneth the whole lump. Be gentle, be kind, be patient, for the earth is thy Lord's. For as ye do it unto the least of thy brethren, ye do it unto him. That is the law. I think there's a special challenge here as exciting as anything in the readings. It suggests that all of us who have been changed by ideas in the readings have an opportunity for a special kind of relationship with Jesus. It can be built through churches or other organizations, and through all sorts of work, and the readings can be a bridge for you in experiencing the living presence of Jesus, the Christ. Edgar Cayce was asked the source of the information in the readings. Today we hear about all sorts of channeling sources, so listen to his answer. This is rather of the universal. That which is recorded may be read. That which is written may be interpreted. That which is individual may be had. But it is also a constructive source, so only gives that which is helpful if it will be applied. When an individual seeks for personal or bodily aid, it is part and parcel of that individual, and is read by and through the real desire of the seeker. When it is the life source, it is recorded upon space and time, and is that which is to be kept against that day. For time and space are as the evolution upon which the forces of the divine may make for that change that brings same into the experiences of those souls who seek to become one with the creative energies. Hence all may be touched, all may be drawn upon. And, as has been given, if it were individualized by a guide, it would become limited, while if universal it is in the hands of him that is the maker, the giver, the creator. This suggests two sources: a universal or God source, the record of all activity and thought throughout time and space, and the mind of the individual asking the questions and the minds of his associates. Edgar Cayce tuned into the minds of the seeker and his associates, and to the universal source. How can skepticism be met in relation to the work? Rather forget it. Live what ye know. Be ye living examples, known of men. For did not they in high places deny him? These are living experiences, and are to be met with the smile and with the love as ye would have thy God show thee. Honest skepticism is a seeker. That which is self-knowledge and its own glory, forget.